What was a loophole that you found and exploited the hell out of? The grocery store f***ed up and marked all the Tonight Dough Ben and Jerry pints to $1. They didn't notice for a couple weeks. I ate the shit out of that. Wegmans made a mistake with pre-packaged steaks. Somehow someone had marked these steak NY strips 8 packs anywhere from $3 to $5 for the whole multi-pack based on total weight. I bought about 60 steaks. I still look for mistakes whenever I go. You mean mistakes? I love a good steak joke. It's a rare medium well done. Nice. You blew any other potential puns out of the water. Better than missaid steaks. Totally looking out for mistakes though. Husband used to work for a local grocery store chain that has gas stations. About 10 years ago they came up with a promotion. Buy groceries. After a certain amount spent earned a few cents off your gas per gallon. Something like $100 equals $0.05 off per gallon. Nice. Except when it first came out they didn't think to limit it. Families would share the same points card and build up points until there was more off per gallon than it cost, making it free. Then they'd get together, enter the points at the station, line up their cars and everyone gets a free full tank of gas. Technically totally legal. Not long after they put a cap on how much off could be earned and 1 car per transaction. But for those people who pulled it off, kudos. I should have clarified, it was Tops Friendly Markets in Western NY USA. Guess they're not the only company to screw up a promotion like this. I bought 20 gallons of gas a month ago for 20 cents with that EV Fuel Saver program. Hy-Vees can be exploited pretty easily if you know what to look for. Once they did something like 50 cents off per gallon if you spent $50, but didn't let it stack, like $1 for $100, one day only. So I just bought $50 worth of dry goods, put it in my car, then went right back and bought the $50 worth of refrigerated things I needed. Back when the McDonald's app first came out it didn't require a login and when you first downloaded it you got a free signature sandwich. I would just delete the app and re-download it every time I was hungry. Also if you order a coffee on the app, it counts it on the app, so you can redeem it through mobile ordering. But they serve you the coffee in the cup that has the stickers, so you get 2 coffee stickers when only buying 1 coffee. 1 physical sticker and 1 virtual sticker. More free coffees. It's even better when they do the $1 any size coffee promotions. My cups never have stickers. Are you in the US? Might be an Australian thing. Macca's Monopoly. North America has it too. Don Macca. It's in Canada as well. In school in a geography class once we were playing a little game where you were assigned a country with a few resources which grew in value based on the number of them you held. Realize the rules doubled agricultural resources every payoff but only really added 20% value to industrial ones, even though that 20% of value is higher than 5 agricultural resources. A doubling of your value is a doubling. So I traded all my industrial resources for other people's agricultural ones. They thought I was nuts because I lost most of my value that turn but in the end the teacher ended the game early because my wealth doubled every turn and everyone else had a far worse return. Since we were playing as countries and I had started as Ecuador the game was ended because I was a turn away from becoming the biggest economy in the game, beating the US. And completely ruining the point the game was trying to make in that starting wealth leads to ending wealth. Screw that, I make Ecuador the world's economic powerhouse. You ran a monopoly on food. You monopolized food. In Mother Russia, food monopolizes you. More realistic than GTA 5. He runs Nestle now. That's not a monopoly only if he owns all of the food. There was this Kmart promotion where you had to buy a pack of batteries and 3 cases of soda, and you get a $20 gift card. The total was $19.12. My friend roommate and I went to every Kmart in Las Vegas, each separately, and kept reusing our gift cards to redo it. By the end of the day we had enough soda for at least a year and a kitchen drawer full of batteries. I find myself in a similar situation with Kmart and their bonus points. I bought a $60 microwave and suddenly had $23 in online dollars from it. Used that to buy underwear, socks, etc. Then got $17 more in online dollars from that. Wife bought underwear, socks, and we're back to $18 online dollars. Seeing how far this gravy train lasts. That happened to me last year with Sears. I bought about $600 in tools for work with their money and got a little over $500 in free money. It's the same company now, so probably the same algorithm. You still have a Kmart? West Coast still does, I think. Not me, but my roommate. He used to go to the casino and buy 10k in gift cards with his credit card. He would then cash out the gift cards and pay his credit card bill with the money. His cash back was pretty insane until the casino made him stop. Sounds like the people who were buying up tons of gold dollar coins with their credit cards, then taking them back to their bank to convert to electric money, then pay their credit card bills with it, keeping all the air miles and cash back and shit. I read up on that, it's crazy. I think it came down to the guy could literally fly around the world every day of his life and still have miles left. Some Chinese billionaire paid for a $170 million artwork with his Amex. When asked why, he said that his family could now fly free for life with the miles he earned on a $170 million purchase. Pinchin' pennies I guess got him on billionaire, so props to him. But if he's a billionaire, why would he care about family flights lol? Well, if he was gonna buy the artwork anyway, why not get free flights with it too? A billionaire could buy or charter a plane for any and every circumstance easily enough. My college had a dining hall with continuous hours from 7:30 am to 9 pm. The meal plan I could afford only gave 1.5 meals a day with a decent bit of flex money for the various campus vendors. I discovered fairly early on in the school year that if I entered during the latter half of a particular meal service and parked myself around the midpoint of the seating area with my laptop and a textbook while staying quiet, I could typically work one single meal ticket for 2 full meals plus plenty of beverages. Pretty sure a few of the cafeteria ladies knew what I was up to, but because I kept my space clean and wouldn't cause any fuss, they never told me to leave despite it being against the rules. They probably assumed I was studying, which was accurate maybe half the time. It's been 20 years since I was in college, but we only had one meal ticket plan if you lived on campus and our cafeteria was open from like 6 am to 9 pm. You pretty much got 3 meals Monday to Friday, 2 meals on Saturday, and lunch on Sunday. So the second semester I get a new roommate, football player. We hit it off and did a lot of goofing around campus. But the first time we went to breakfast together I was given double of everything. I thought it was weird, but didn't say anything. Well, throughout the first week when my roommate and I went to eat together, I would get double of everything. I asked him if he noticed that. He said something to the line that athletes got twice as much. I thought it was odd there would be such favoritism, but I shrugged it off as it was something that must have been arranged by the coaches. I didn't care, I was getting twice the food. About halfway through the semester, when I would go by myself or with my girlfriend, the cafeteria ladies assumed I was in the football program. I was as big as a linebacker. I never told them I wasn't and figured if they ever said anything, I would just play dumb. Let's say I gained some weight in college. I'm fairly certain athletes are encouraged to eat more at different times. Like a PBJ in between meals, like carb loading or something. It used to happen when I was in school. Around 4 pm, all of the athletes would pull out small lunches, eat them, and continue doing whatever. I had a buddy that worked for American Express when the new dollar coins came out. He was able to secure a $40,000 line of credit given he worked there. He would buy 40k in coins for the points, open them all, take them to the bank and tell them he was a coin dealer looking for misprints, and they would deposit 40k into his account. Rinse and repeat. He ended up with 4 million airline miles off his card. He once took a trip overseas. Instead of finding a hotel, he would fly somewhere first class that was an 8-hour or longer flight so he could sleep. He was also able to buy tickets for people at $0.03 a mile. Doing manufactured spending like that is much harder now. Yeah, this was years ago. I'd imagine seeing this they would stop it super fast nowadays. If they catch you doing this now, they'll close all of your accounts and blacklist you. Elaborate on current methods for science. I am not up to date on current methods, but there are forums where people discuss how to do it. In general, most of these things are closed down now. The reason being is that credit cash with little or no fee is a huge problem for a number of reasons. First are things like this, where through arbitrage you get a lot of points by buying things on the credit card and then paying off the credit card with what was bought. However, what is even worse is that it is big for scams. Now I can steal a credit card and turn that money into untraceable cash. Or someone does a chargeback and the company is just out of luck. It can be used for all types of shenanigans.